guys! Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's me, Lizelle of LizTech. Okay, so for today's video, we'll be having another comparison. But as requested by many, we'll have Oppo A3s versus Vivo Y81. But I have a problem since my only A3s is 2GB RAM and I don't have 3GB RAM. And still, I decided to go on to this comparison and see which one will still stand out despite of their differences. Let's try how far this A3s go for this comparison, even though it only has 2GB RAM. Are you guys excited? Because me, I am very excited. Okay, so without further ado, let's check this out.
Oppo A3s comes with front glass and superior quality plastic body, while Y81 comes with front glass and high-end quality plastic body as well, with metallic bug cover. A3s has 6.2-inch screen display, while Y81 has 6.22-inch HD Plus screen display. When it comes to resolution, both of these smartphones are the same, which has 720 by 1520 pixels. A3s measured 8.2mm thickness with 168 gram weight, while Y81 measured 7.8mm thickness with 146.5 gram weight. A3s runs Android version 8.1 Oreo operating system powered by 1.8 GHz octa-core Snapdragon processor with 2GB RAM and 16GB internal storage. Note that A3s has other variants too, like 3GB RAM and 4GB RAM, but sadly the only variant I have is 2GB RAM. Now when it comes to Y81, this smartphone runs Android version 8.1 Oreo operating system powered by 2 GHz octa-core processor seated upon MediaTek Helio P20 chipset with 3GB RAM and 32GB internal storage. Both has proximity sensor, accelerometer, compass, and face unlock. Now when it comes to battery capacity, A3s has 4,230 mAh, while Y81 has 3,260 mAh. For my experience using A3s, it usually lasts 1.5 days, while 81 lasts 15 hours for heavy use as well. Now for their cameras, A3s has two rear cameras. The main shooter is 13 megapixel and the secondary shooter is 2 megapixel for bokeh effect. Now on its front camera, it has 8 megapixel which also carries features like HDR, depth effect, panorama, time-lapse, and AI camera. Now in Y81, it has 13 megapixel f2.2 aperture with LED flash. On its front camera, it has 5 megapixel with features like group selfie, face beauty, bokeh effect, and live photo. Now, here are my sample shots using front cameras of Oppo A3s and Y81. So from these pictures, you'll see that Y81 took a natural looking image. It looks pinkish compared to Oppo A3s. And Oppo A3s looks pale. It produces brighter skin texture. It's not that vibrant, but you'll see that it's more clean and decent to look at compared to Y81. Now on AI shots, you see that Y81 looks prettier than A3s. Its beauty effect is not so exaggerated than A3s. Now here in low light shots, you'll see that A3s has clearer shots compared to Y81. In Y81, you'll see noise in pictures which makes it look bad. Now on its rear camera shots, you'll see that Vivo Y81 took nicer photos with clear and sharp details compared to A3s. A3s took a little saturated, but its nice bokeh effect is a plus for me. And now let's move on to speed test. I know you guys will think, is this girl crazy? Why do I have to speed test these two smartphones knowing they're not the same around? Well, actually, I love doing this out of curiosity. Why not trying the A3s 2GB RAM speed test to Y81 3GB RAM and see if how it works? So here we try to open 4 different apps, and by opening first the FB app, you'll see A3s opens faster than Y81. And next is Messenger, and Y81 wins. And in Shopee apps, you'll see that A3s wins again. But in opening game app like ML, So obviously, they're almost the same in speed. Now, how much more if I'm using A3s 3GB variant in this speed test? Wow. And now, the last test will be the gaming test. So we try to play PUBG, and in A3s, only low setting is allowed. And so far, the game runs smoothly, no sign of lags, no warm feeling, and you'll see that the graphic quality is still good. And now in Y81, still only low setting is allowed. You'll see that at first there is laggy part, but the graphic quality is still good. No warm feeling as well. And so from this comparison, you'll realize that Vivo Y81 seems not so worth it from its price, while A3s is so cheap yet so competitive. How much more if it's 3GB RAM variant? So if you'd ask me which one I'll go for, well, I'd go for A3s than Vivo Y81. Because I can really see how good and competitive the A3s specs and design. Also, its battery capacity can last longer than Y81.
That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this comparison. I hope it helps a lot to those who are still confused of which one is the best for you. And by the way, feel free to share your comments in the comment section. But before we end this video, I would like to shout out Galileo, Shed, Marjun, Kathy, Roselle, and Agustin. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much all. Hope you guys will like this video and share it with your friends, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. See you again till my next review.